Students, today's topic is letter writing. A good letter is the best instrument for getting anything done. It's a means that conveys your thoughts, speaks favorably of your character and personality, and is capable of influencing decisions in your favor. You can never beat the power of a well written letter. It can convey the right message and build a relationship with an employer, client, or even a loved one. Your choice of words on paper can make a lasting impact in every aspect of your life. I would like to quote here Jane Austen. She has said, I have now attained the true art of letter writing, which we are always told is to express on paper exactly what one would say to the same person by word of mouth, that is, in person. So just think how many ways they could help you achieve your aims throughout life. Like while job hunting, by making the right impression, you can write a letter, an official letter with or without a CV, or for negotiations by presenting your case clearly and professionally, while extending invitations by explaining the correct formalities related to it, or for making complaints by telling you how to air and settle your grievances. So, all of us write letters to our friends, relations, officials, or to business firms. It is through letters that we convey our thoughts, feelings, instructions, information, or greetings to someone who is at a distance from us. Like other forms of art or like any other art form, effective letter writing is also an art, a beautiful art. A letter should not be desultory, means it should not be unorganized. It should be it should not be prolific, ornamental or casual. It should be written to the point in plain and simple language. You should be precise and use simple language. Now there are different types of letters or different forms of letter, like informal or personal letters, formal or official letters, and business letters. In informal letters are included letters to family, relatives, friends, and letters of invitation, good wishes, or condolence, etc. In formal letters are included applications, official letters, government letters, or say letters to the editor, and some other such type of letters. In business, letters are included letters to firms and business concerns for making business transactions. So today I am going to discuss with you informal or personal letters. An informal letter, also referred to as a friendly letter, is a personal letter written to friends or relatives, as I've already told you. It is written in a personal fashion. You can write it to anyone with whom you have a non professional relationship, although this doesn't exclude business partners or workers whom you are friendly with either. Then there are fewer formatting rules for informal letters than there are for business or formal letters. The letter can be used for some reasons like conveying messages, news, giving advice, congratulating the recipient, requesting information, asking questions, etc. You can write a personal letter to whom you are familiar with, like your friends, siblings, means your brothers or sisters, parents, close relatives, or any other closed one. While writing an informal letter, one can afford to be friendly, and make use of personal or emotional tone. So, the format or layout of personal letters is like this. First of all, you have to write the sender's address. Sender's full address should be written in the left top corner of the letter. Every line should begin with a capital letter. Date should be written leaving one space below address, and you have to follow a certain format for this, like you can write 21st May, then you put a comma, 2020, or May 21 comma 2020, or you can also write it in this format like 21/5 for the month of May /2020. Now there are two styles of letters, the British style and the American style. In British style, we write the address in the right top corner, whereas in the American, we write it in the left top corner of the letter. Then next is salutation or greeting. It should be written 2 spaces below the address. Salutation is addressed to the person to whom the letter is addressed. Like if you are writing a letter to your elders, you can address them as dear father. The salutation which you can use is dear father, my dear mother, etc. And the thing which you have to keep in mind is that the first and the last word of the salutation should begin with a capital letter. Like suppose if you are writing dear father, then there are only 2 words, dear and father. So both will begin with capital letters. But if you are writing my dear mother, then the first letter of the first word, that is my, it will be in capital, and the first letter of the last word, that is mother, it will be in capital letters. So this thing you have to keep in mind. Like suppose you are writing a letter to someone younger to you, then you can write my dear son or dear Shweta, etc. To superiors or officials or teachers, you can write this salutation sir or dear sir or dear madam, etc. Then comes the body of letter, that is the main text. It should begin one space below the salutation. It should be in simple, clear and direct language. A personal letter can be a little discursive and casual. Use of slang and colloquial terms is also permissible. If longer, it should be divided into paragraphs. And then the complimentary close. Okay, so there you can write like your son, affectionately yours. In this way you can end the letter, and then you can put your name. So in this way you can write a personal letter. So you have to follow this format, and tomorrow students, I am going to discuss with you or tell you about the format of the formal or official letter. So for today, that's all. Thank you.